academic disciplines can be brought under the umbrella of art integrated pedagogy. This is what the fourth chapter of NEP 2020 says, that learning should be holistic, integrated, enjoyable and engaging. The inclusion of all art forms in pedagogy is inherently inclusive of kinesthetics. This takes you beyond your passive learning. Dear participant, I hope so far you have already realized that when you take art-integrated pedagogy, this is your beyond passive learning. In this way, you are engaged with the materials, you have creativity with you, your psychomotor activity develops, and your cognitive and creative domain also, it is enhanced. And not only that, in this way also, your learners, your students, they are also equally participating in all this exercise. They are engaged with the materials, they are skill, psychomotor activity, they enhance, and cognitive and creativity also, it is enhanced. So dear participants, this NEP 2020 have given a very good status to this art integrated education. It is not that we are not doing this one. Earlier we used to categorically say this is arts teacher, this is science teacher, but nowadays every teacher is a science teacher, every teacher is an arts teacher. So this is also one form of inclusive education. So this has formalized, this has given a good status, this has glorified our art forms. So in science also, mathematics also, social science also, we are using all these things. But today you are coming for a competition. These also, many of these comes from our Indian knowledge system. So we are using our poem, song, dance, limericks, anecdotes, analogy, art form, craft, theatre, drama, what not. Every class, if you analyze, we were using, and will be using. But now, you see, this is now a pedagogy. People used to see at art, but we look for the pedagogy. We see that how this can be taken to the classroom and students will be benefited. And not only that, students will be benefited. I hope this is benefiting 3 generations. Students are benefited. Teacher who is using, he or she becomes more creative, more artistic, more aesthetics. So this is really a very wonderful and exotic exercise using the art integrated pedagogy. And I will definitely like to request our joint director, these types of competitions should extend for the teacher educator, even in the higher education also. This should not be only confined to teachers of secondary stage or school stage. So once again, I congratulate all of you, and I hope that you will not take it very, very hardcore competition. You all have come from different states. We like to learn from each other, learn the art form that can be taken to the classroom. So this is a very wonderful exercise. I hope you take it as an exercise, academic exercise, not a very hardcore competition, and enjoy each and every moment of this your 3 days stays here. Thank you so much.
धन्यवाद मैम। आइए अब हम एक लघु फिल्म समृद्धि 2024 देखते हैं, जो हमें कला समेकित शैक्षिक विद्या की एक मनोरम छवि दिखाएंगी।
प्रकार का विकास जो सबको खुशी देता है, सबको आनंद देता है, सबको जोड़ता है, सबको सद्भावना के साथ स्वागत करना सिखाता है, वो हमें अपने शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में उन बातों को आगे लाना है।
Samriddhi actually means enrichment. So this is a kind of an enrichment program where the teachers are teaching different subjects.
भारत एक ऐसा देश है जिसमें कई कलाओं का समावेश है। यही कला जब हम शिक्षा जगत में ला रहे हैं पूर्ण तरह से, तो वो हमारा शिक्षा जगत समृद्ध हो रहा है।
हमारी सभ्यता में वेदों से ही ये बात जोड़ने की बात सिखाई गई है और विश्व बंधुत्व की बात की गई है, वसुधैव कुटुंबों की बात की गई है।
अंधविश्वास से विश्वास की ओर बच्चों में मनोरंजक तरीके से अधिगम को संपन्न करवाने के लिए कैसे समाज में व्याप्त कुरीतियों को, अविश्वास को, अंधविश्वास को विज्ञान के आधारभूत सिद्धांतों के आधार पर निर्मूल किया जा सकता है और बच्चों को कैसे रसायन विज्ञान का कठिन विषय मनोरंजक तरीके से सिखाया जा सकता है।
कला को विज्ञान के साथ जोड़कर हम अधिक रोचक, नवाचारी और बच्चों के लिए महत्वपूर्ण बना सकते हैं और इस माध्यम से जो भी ज्ञान बच्चों को दिया जाएगा वो वास्तव में बच्चों के मस्तिष्क पटल पर कहीं न कहीं स्थापित हो जाएगा।
Today I delivered my topic Structure and Function of Human Brain in Art Forms. Here I show you the project of about human brain, the structure of human brain. This is forebrain, this is midbrain and this is the hindbrain.
मैं यहाँ पे समृद्धि प्रोग्राम जो कि 2024-25 में एनसीईआरटी द्वारा प्रायोजित किया जा रहा है, तो यहाँ पे उसके किस तरीके से फिजिक्स को आर्ट के साथ इंटीग्रेट कर सकते हैं, उसके लिए हम हरियाणा की तरफ से, और यहाँ पे मैंने कोशिश की है कि फिजिक्स में जैसे फ्रिक्शन है +1 क्लास के अंदर, तो उसको किस तरीके से हम आर्ट के साथ इंटीग्रेट कर सकते हैं।
Today we are presenting the art integrated pedagogy on the lesson The Adventure by Jain Vishnu Narlika. This is a part of Hornbill, a textbook, NCERT textbook for class 11 English course.
I am representing Andhra Pradesh with the art integrated education. I took English poem of 10th class for written by Carl Sandburg, and I introduced that one with the art form of Dhimsa, which is a famous international mode of dance.
I have come here with the topic life sciences, and I have integrated the visual art, shown the working model of circulatory system with the help of a visual diagram and a working model.
हिंदी भाषा के अंतर्गत विराम चिन्ह जो कि व्याकरण का बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण हिस्सा माना जाता है, विराम चिन्ह का दृढ़ीकरण करने हेतु हमने कला की सहायता से भी अच्छी गतिविधियां यहाँ पर प्रस्तुत करने का प्रयास किया है।
कला का समावेशन आनंद प्रदान करता है, इसलिए जॉयफुल लर्निंग बहुत ज़रूरी है। तो ये जो कार्यक्रम है समृद्धि, ये हर तरह से हमको समृद्ध बनाए, तो मैं आप सबको इस कार्यक्रम के लिए शुभकामनाएं देता हूं। जो भी लोग यहाँ पे आए हैं, तो आप सबको बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं।
The short film is indeed inspiring for all the participant teachers present over here. Now, I request Professor Joshna Tiwari Ma'am, Head DEAA NCERT, to share her enriching perspectives on Samriddhi, the celebration of best art integrated pedagogy practices at the secondary level.
इस सभागार में उपस्थित सभी को अभिनंदन। मैं भारत सरकार के शिक्षा मंत्रालय, NCERT, RI भुवनेश्वर और अपने बिहाफ पर मंचासीन
और हमारी ऑनरेबल ज्यूरी मेंबर्स, देश के कोने कोने से आए हमारे साथी शिक्षकों, सभी का इस जिसे कहना चाहिए कल्चरल कैपिटल उड़ीसा का, कंट्री का वन ऑफ द कल्चरल कैपिटल्स, उसमें सभी का स्वागत करती हूँ। और मुझे ये बताते हुए हर्ष हो रहा है कि ये हमारा दूसरा साल है और मैं सभी के को बताना चाहूँगी, सभी के साथ ये शेयर करना चाहूँगी that in 2014, 15 we in the NCERT and the Ministry of Education had visualized Kala Utsav, and it has become a brand over the years. हमने अभी पिछले मास जनवरी में दिसंबर में पुणे में 11वें कला उत्सव का आयोजन किया था, और जिसमें हर साल इतने उत्साह के साथ देश के कोने कोने से बच्चे आते रहे हैं। और इसके सक्सेसफुल कंप्लीशन के साथ ही हमने 2 साल पहले ये विचार था कि आर्ट इंटीग्रेटेड पेडागोजी की बात, जैसा मानसी मैम ने कहा, वी ऑल टॉक अबाउट आर्ट इंटीग्रेटेड पेडागोजी, वी प्रैक्टिस इट इन आवर डे टू डे, बट इट हैड नेवर बीन रिकॉग्नाइज्ड so much in the secondary stage. We were doing it, the NCERT had initiated art integrated learning long back, and we had been doing training, and it was very well gelled with the now up to the middle stage. Previously it used to be elementary stage, so in primary and in elementary it was practiced, and that is how it came into the National Education Policy 2020. Art has been talked about in 3 ways basically. The first is art as an art form, so different art forms taught in their own discipline we have been teaching. And second was art as a pedagogy, and the policy has given so much importance to the integration of art in education at all stages. It talks about all stages, and that is there is a separate chapter 22 in the NEP 2020 which is promotion of Indian languages, art and culture. भारतीय भाषाओं, कला एवं संस्कृति को किस प्रकार से हमें शिक्षा में आगे ले जाना है, अपने बच्चों को उसके बारे में जानकारी देनी है, उन्हें एक्सपोज करना है। और इसी के एज अ रिजल्ट वी केम विद द NCF 2023 we came up with the National Curriculum Framework for School Education, which again talks at length about art integration. And I'm glad to share, as all of you by now know, that it has become, art education has become a compulsory curricular area as a core subject from grade 3 to 10. And NCERT has already prepared the textbooks from grade 3 to 8, and now we are into preparation of the model textbooks for 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th. It's in the process. So very soon we will have it, we will cover this very right, truly, as Professor Mansi Goswami shared, that it should be for teacher educators as well. Yes, you are right. It should be there, and I hope that RI Bhubaneswar initiates the program, because we want that it should be done by RIs, and because they are the flagships of Indian education, school education system. RI की अपनी एक पहचान है हर क्षेत्रीय शिक्षा संस्थान की, और उनके द्वारा ही, उनके सहयोग से ही NCERT भी हरदम काम करता रहा है। हमने पिछले वर्ष प्रपोज़ल में रखा था कि हम टीचर्स के लिए प्रोग्राम करना चाहते हैं। समृद्धि इसलिए रखा बिकॉज़ शिक्षा को इससे समृद्धि मिलती है, समृद्ध होती है हमारी शिक्षा आर्ट के इंटीग्रेशन से, सो इसलिए हमने इसे समृद्धि का नाम दिया। और हमारे जो भी टीचर्स यहाँ आए हैं, हमें देख के बहुत आप लोगों को हर्ष हो रहा है, कि आप लोगों के एक्साइटमेंट को देख के, आप लोगों के इसको देख के। हमने पिछले साल केवल 39 टीम्स रखी थी, क्योंकि हमें लगा कि पहली बार था और हम देख रहे थे, और हमने जैसे कला उत्सव में रखते हैं तो हर स्टेट के एक टीम होती थी, मतलब एक स्टेट यूटी की एक टीम थी, केंद्रीय विद्यालय संगठन EMRS और नवोदय विद्यालय समिति की भी एक टीम थी। पर फिर मंत्रालय में ये चर्चा हुई कि आप एक ही सब जगह से क्यों बुला रहे हैं, जो बड़े स्टेट्स हैं, तो डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द population of the teachers in the state, we had a composition of different teams who can come be selected from the state and sent to us. Even KVS, we have multiple teams because of that. मुझे बहुत हर्ष से कहना पड़ रहा है कि 39 में से 28 राज्य केंद्र शासित प्रदेश KVS, NVS, EMRS की टीम्स आई हैं। हमने इसमें एक से लेके छोटे स्टेट्स जो देते उनमें एक आए हैं, जो बड़े स्टेट्स हैं वहाँ से 5 तक भी टीम्स इस बार आई हैं। सो वी हैव हमारे आज के इसमें मैं कुछ स्टैटिस्टिक्स आपसे शेयर करना चाहूँगी। हमने जब इसके लिए कॉल किया था तो एक हमें डेटा मिला कि डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल पर कितने उसमें और स्टेट लेवल पे कितने टीचर्स ने पार्टिसिपेट किया, फीमेल टीचर, मेल टीचर। बट आज के इसमें मैं कहना चाहूँगी कि हमारी जो यहाँ पर टीचर्स हैं, 98 टीचर्स आए हैं। 98 टीचर्स आए हैं, 46 टीम्स हैं फ्रॉम डिफरेंट स्टेट्स, यूटीज़ एंड ये, जिसमें से 52 मेल टीचर्स हैं, 76 स्कूल्स का रिप्रेजेंटेशन है, और इसमें से 66 स्कूल्स जो हैं गवर्नमेंट स्कूल्स हैं, 6 प्राइवेट स्कूल्स हैं और 4 अदर के उसमें आते हैं। बिकॉज दिस डेटा इज़ बीइंग आस्क्ड बाय अस कि आपने सिर्फ गवर्नमेंट स्कूल्स को ही तो नहीं लिया, सबके पास से रिप्रेजेंटेशन आ रहा है। सो वी आर वेरी दिस थिंग पर्टिकुलर टू सेंड दिस ये। तो दिस इज़ द प्रोग्राम। वी आर हियर फॉर 3 days। लास्ट ईयर हमने 2 दिन का ही किया था, पर हमें लगा वैसे 3 दिन भी कम है, बिकॉज हम आपको पूरा समय देना चाहेंगे, और पर फिर भी हमारे कुछ लिमिटेशंस हैं, उसको ध्यान में रखते हुए हमने गाइडलाइंस बनाई हैं। हमारी ऑनरेबल ज्यूरी जो है ये देश के जाने माने शिक्षाविद हैं, जो हमारे साथ यहाँ मौजूद हैं। 3 दिन हमारे साथ ये रहेंगे, और इनका जो निर्णय है वो हमें सर आँखों पे है, जो भी ये हमें देंगे, क्योंकि ये बहुत ही एक जिसको कहना चाहिए पेडागोजिकल प्रोसेस है, जैसा प्रोफेसर मानसी ने भी एक्सप्लेन किया कि वी आर लुकिंग इनटू द पेडागोजिकल प्रोसेसेस मोर, एंड ऑफ कोर्स आर्ट इज़ ऑल्सो बीइंग इंटीग्रेटेड, एंड सो दे आर देयर। आई सर वेलकम ऑल ऑफ यू मैडम। और हमारे साथ प्रोफेसर बेहरा हैं, हु हैज़ ऑलवेज बीन फ्रॉम day 1 in NCERT, who has always been there as a mentor, supporter, and हमारे साथ कोई खड़ा हो नहीं हो, बट ही इज़ ऑलवेज देयर। आप रात के 1 बजे भी सर को वो करेंगे तो ही हैज़ ऑलवेज बीन सो सपोर्टिव इन एवरी दिस थिंग, कि कोई भी इवेंट हो, चाहे कला उत्सव हो, चाहे परीक्षा पे चर्चा हो, लाइक ही विल बी देयर स्टैंडिंग एंड यू नो क्या चाहिए कैसे। कल भी उन्होंने पूरा सारा देखा। सो आई सर वेलकम यू टू दिस प्रोग्राम, और मैं ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लूँगी। देर इज़ सो मच वी विल बी लर्निंग फ्रॉम ईच अदर, बिकॉज वी आर लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू लर्न फ्रॉम आवर टीचर्स what is happening, how you are doing it. So I look forward to it. Thank you one and all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, it's a proud privilege to invite the Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Amrinder Prasad Behera sir, to address the gathering with his valuable insights and guidance on the inauguration of Samriddhi 2026.
Thank you very much. Namaskar. Very good morning to all of you. Most respected Principal of the Regional Institute of Education, Professor Mansi Goswami ji. Esteemed Professor Josna Tiwari ji, who is heading the Department of Education in Arts and Aesthetics from NCERT New Delhi. My esteemed colleague and the National Coordinator of this program, Madam Dr. Sarvari Banerjee ji, and all the esteemed members of jury, including Professor S.C. Ponda, who is former principal of this institute also, and esteemed Professor Pavan Sudhir, who is also former head Department of Education in Arts and Aesthetics in NCERT, and Professor Leena Pascal ji, a practitioner in the area of art and expert in the area. All our distinguished colleagues from RI Bhubaneswar, including the deans, heads and faculty members, and all esteemed colleagues, those who represent 29 states and UTs. I mean the participants of this 3 days Samriddhi program, including the teachers from Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan and Navodaya Vidyalaya Samiti. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I take this opportunity to join hands with the Principal RI Bhubaneswar and the national coordinators of this Samriddhi program under Kala Utsav initiative organized by the Department of Education in Arts and Aesthetics in NCERT, especially Professor Josna Tiwari ji and Dr. Sarvari ji. And a hearty welcome to all the participants. As far as the context of organizing this particular program, Professor Josna ji rightly put it, Samriddhi means we are enriching ourselves to strengthen the pedagogical practices in our classrooms. So that is the main goal. And all of us, we know that the National Education Policy 2020 has given a lot of emphasis on equitable quality education which is affordable for all, rooted in Indian culture and ethos. I repeat, the National Education Policy has given a lot of emphasis on equitable quality education and lifelong learning for all, rooted in Indian culture and ethos. So we cannot leave our culture apart. So culture has to be part of the pedagogical process as well. And ma'am, Professor Mansi Goswami ji, while talking about the curriculum the NEP 2020 has visualized, ma'am has very rightly mentioned there are 4 key words related to curriculum, how a curriculum should be, need to be. And the first thing comes is the curriculum has to be holistic. And the curriculum has to be integrated. It doesn't go in silos, parallel, it has to be integrated. And the curriculum needs to be engaging, it needs to engage learners, and it needs to engage the teachers and students in the teaching learning process. And last not least, the curriculum needs to be joyful, enjoyable. The children, they need to love to learn and enjoy while learning. And I strongly feel that the whole rich cultural heritage of art in India, whether in Odisha we talk about Patachitra style of painting, whether we talk about very ancient performing art Odissi from the initiation of Jagannath Sanskriti, whether we talk about the various art forms including Gotipur Nritya as part of that, even all parts of Odisha we have some or other dance forms, not only Sambalpuri. So, and there are many other art forms also, whether it is southern part of Odisha, northern part of Odisha, eastern or western part of Odisha. So we have various art forms already in place and have been practiced. But that needs to come into curriculum. And Professor Josna ji rightly mentioned, and we are happy also that for the first time, the art forms are into the part of holistic curriculum. It is not extra. So it is the whole curriculum, it includes curriculum. So otherwise it used to be the part of the annual event in the schools. So no, but it has to be everyday event of the school, so that every child learn through variety of art forms in our country. Like many parts of our country, 29 states are represented here. And while talking about painting, it is not only Patachitra style of painting done in this part of the country. We talk about Varli painting also. We talk about the Bihar very popular Maithili style of painting also, and Basoli style of painting also. So even while talking about art forms, there are uncountable art forms in our country, and there are many classical dance forms also constitute part of this area. So whether we talk about Manipuri and narrating Das Avatar in Manipuri, so which has its own impact on the learners or on the viewers. So similarly also, while talking about Bihu, and through Bihu different themes presented to the viewers for a better understanding, that also talks volumes about it. And while talking about teaching learning process, we talk about learning teaching materials also. So while talking about, if I talk about water as a theme is not limited to geography only, or science only, or social science only, or languages only. If I talk about quantifying water, 97% water is in ocean, and only 3% water is there. Out of 3%, 2.5% is in glaciers, and 0.5% water is consumable. So if I talk about the river bodies, whether it is Mahanadi, Katjodi, or the Ganges, mighty Gangaji, Yamunaji, Brahmaputra, Krishna, Kaveri, Godavari, Jhelum, Chenab, Indus. So these rivers are flowing on earthquake fault lines. And again I am linking it to geography. Even volcanic eruption has also its impact, and water bodies are also connected to that as well. And similarly, while talking about water, I have to tell the children to draw different sources of water in Basoli style of painting, so I am bringing art into it. So if we have a puppet show to signify preservation of water for us, so that will also enable us to represent another art form into the, so it could be variety of puppet, it could be finger puppet, it could be string puppet, it could be shadow puppet, so it could be anything, so any form. But it has its own impact in the way that the learners learn in a better way when these things are embedded into the curriculum. And there could be, I can talk on discovery of fire in the classroom, but if there is a visual story, and historically we are drawing with two important characters, and a story is explained, it has its own impact, rather than I put a maybe 1,000 or 5,000 words, just I narrate, so it will have little impact on children. And therefore the different art forms and its impact in the curriculum cannot be undermined, and it has large impact. The same thing narrated by a teacher through lecture method, and the same thing in maybe it could be solar system, I just explained in the class, but solar system I draw as a teacher using some form of painting. So it could be watercolor, as I was talking about water and how to connect subject areas. So again I am touching to a particular concept, and I am bringing in art form to the classroom. So there is a need, and many of us, they have already said that when children they draw, they manipulate something with the help of their tiny fingers, so they learn better, because these are not only aesthetically connected, these are directly or indirectly skills. So कौशल ही है ये, तो कोई भी आर्ट फॉर्म है तो अपने आप में एक कौशल है, और अपने आप में एक जीविका के रूप में भी लोग उसको लेते हैं. So therefore all these art forms needs to be part and parcel of our curriculum, so that the children they learn in a better manner, and the whole policy goal that there should be no hard separation as far as dealing with discrete subject boundaries are concerned. So therefore, across subject areas, art has to be there. So it is also in a way a language. So it is not that my mother tongue Odia a language, or if I use say namaste or say thank you in with some sign, I am using a language, but art itself is a strong, very strong language. And all the art forms historically also on all our epics, all the art forms, the artists, they perform on various episode of our epics, and they try to imbibe those values among the coming generation, upcoming generation. And also they try to preserve the rich cultural heritage we have in our country. So therefore, indirectly this competition not only enabling us that we use this, and so that this way it can be integrated, or this way we have been doing, but we are also in a way transmitting the rich cultural heritage of our country from one generation to the other generation. Otherwise our children, they will not be able to know this. Now, I will cite one personal example I have encountered. Actually, I was studying in BJB college in Bhubaneswar for 5 years, and I had NCC also. When I was seeing the NCC cadet escorting us to this dais, I was also thrilled to see them doing that. I was a senior under officer also in NCC, and 3 times I tried to be presenting Odisha state in the Republic Day parade, but I could not do it. But I could not do it until 6th camp I attended. Last camp I was cancelled because I had one limitation. I had no art forms with me to present before them. I was cross country. I was coming first, second, third, 3 positions I was taking. Drill also I was doing well. All other areas I was doing well, since I was not having any art, any musical instrument, any dance I was knowing. Not knowing. So 3 times I was discarded from the process, that I was not knowing that, because when the marking is done and the best contingent is declared after the Republic Day parade, so this also includes marking. And 48% almost marking is included here. And those states, those who do well, and do well as a team, not as an individual, and they win. So 3 times I lost the chance to represent the Odisha contingent in Republic Day parade, because I know. So we didn't deliberately do this mistake for our children. And my daughter is learning Odissi since last 12 years and performing. She is a footballer also, but simultaneously she is a Odissi dancer. And we ensure that they pick up some musical instrument also, because we need to not only take care of the right brain, the left brain is also very important. And when we integrate all the different art forms into the curricular process, the left brain is also equally developed. And they become more robust, and they present themselves in an emphatic manner. So we, being teachers and teacher educators, we need to take care of all this, and knowingly, unknowingly, in a planned way or unplanned way, directly or indirectly, we need to integrate all art forms into curriculum. Then only they become a complete man or a complete human. So then only they become a responsible citizen in the society. So let us join together and make it a reality. And no doubt, name itself, it is a competition, but we are not competing with anybody. We are competing with ourselves. And we are competing with us to become perfect and bring all this and integrate in a way, in a perfect manner, so that children learn in a better manner. And the ultimate goal of ours is providing equitable, a comparable quality education for every child, not for few. And when we say every child has to be involved in the system, without a holistic classroom integration. Without an integrated classroom, it is absolutely not possible. Every best practices in pedagogy is inclusive, is integrated, is holistic. It cannot be in silos. So it has to intersect somewhere. So I congratulate the whole team of the Department of Education in Art and Aesthetics. Day and night they have been working for all of us to make it a reality and to ensure that these philosophy of the National Education Policy 2020 and the vision of the National Curriculum Framework for Foundational Stage 2022 and the vision of National Curriculum Framework for School Education 2023 goes into the classroom, integrated in the classroom in the letter and spirit, and used in the classroom. So once again, I congratulate the RI Bhubaneswar principal and the whole team also for organizing the activities and working day and night for making it a successful event. Today is the beginning, not end. And after 3 days also, we just take up. We don't land. So we still take up and work in this particular area and integrate it in the classroom and see that the changes take place in every class. And it is also being art teachers and subject teachers, it is our duty to integrate this with other subject areas also. Many a times science teachers and language teachers, they say, हम कैसे इसको integrate करेंगे, क्यों integrate करेंगे? But we need to convince them. And rather I feel team teaching is the best way of teaching. If in a science class, the science teacher know the science subject and the art teacher, they know the art forms, and they have a convergence of all the methods, subject and themes, and teach together, work together, learn together, so the sky is the limit for children. So all the best to all of us. And also I thank all the esteemed jury members for sparing their valuable time, and for all these 3 days they will be there. And best wishes to all of you. All of us are winner, all of you are winner, winners in one way or the other. But for the sake of this competition, there will be few. But we need to compete and give a strong fight. That should be the spirit. Best wishes to all of you. Namaskar.
Thank you so much, sir. As we conclude the inauguration ceremony of Samriddhi 2026, I request Dr. Sharvari Banerjee ma'am, the National Coordinator, Kala Utsav Samriddhi, to deliver the vote of thanks.
So am I visible? I think I'll come here. So thank you for all the care. RI Bhubaneswar, thank you so much. This is a great event. Today is a very auspicious day, and we have illuminaries from all fields, the teachers, our esteemed jury members, our chief guest, and the very, very lovely, cooperative, all staff members, faculty of RI Bhubaneswar. Thank you so much to everyone. And I really have to thank 98 teachers who have come here from 28 different states. We are very thankful. Please convey our thankfulness to the nodal officers, the administrators, the SPDs who have sent you here. आप लोगों के यहाँ district हुआ, फिर state हुआ, फिर आप यहाँ पर आए. So all the efforts that has been taken by the states, we are really grateful to you. And because you are here, ये जगह आज इतनी सुंदर है और शुभ दिन आए हमारे लिए. So thank you everyone. What a wonderful and a motivating speech by our chief guest, Professor Amarendra Behra. I think we should really clap for him. He has told us what is art integrated learning. Thank you, sir, for coming. Professor Amarendra Behra is a very busy person, and yet he has been able to come, and we are very happy. And also on behalf of the director and CERT, he has motivated us throughout. He is the one who has really spurred this event, and we are thankful to Sir Professor Mansi Goswami. Thank you so much, ma'am. You have really taken so much effort. Your coordinated efforts have really motivated us. And all the members, the faculty members, Ramakant Mahalik ji, Lakshmidhar Behra ji, Rashmi Rekha ji, Sarvesh Maurya, Shankar Mohanty, Dr. Jeena Gopal, Dr. Ketaki, Dr. Arup Shah, Dr. Ved Prakash, the technical team, the camera team, all the administrative team. Please, teachers, give them a big hand. Without them, this was not possible. This was just not possible. Shraddheya, Mananiya, esteemed jury members, thank you for coming. Your I'm sure your motivation and whatever you do with these teachers, whatever they put up, it is because of you. So thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am, for coming. And there are others also. I really have to thank the choir group of DMS and the school teachers. Children, you sung so well. Thank you, teachers, for training them. The NCC team of RIE Bhubaneswar. The CIET team who have made it here from Delhi, and also the technical team who are here. And also, of course, the backbone of all this program is the Kala Utsav team members. Some of them are in Delhi, some of them are here. And the backbone of our department, the department is running because of our head, Professor Jyotsna Tiwari. Please give her a big hand. She has been here for a long, long time, and we are really thankful, ma'am, to you for everything that we have done. And this is possible because there are so many people together. अगर हम एक साथ नहीं होते, अगर हम एक साथ सब कुछ नहीं करते, तो ये संभव नहीं होता. तो आप लोगों को धन्यवाद. जय हिंद.
थैंक यू सो मच मैम. अब मैं आप सभी से अनुरोध करती हूँ कि हमारे राष्ट्रगान के सम्मान में अपने अपने स्थानों पर खड़े हो जाएं.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता. पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा. विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा. तव शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मांगे. गाहे तव जय गाथा. जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता. जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
This is to request